All right, my friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dorian Koholi, and today I want to build a Trojan horse. Yeah, let's just jump right in. Let's just jump right in with that one. All right. So when I say I want to build a Trojan horse, I think I want to build like the mythological Trojan horse, the one that they brought into the city of Troy. It was filled with soldiers. They thought it was like an offering or something. I have the Wikipedia up right here. I haven't read the Wikipedia. I just know like the basics of it. And then the soldiers poured out and they captured Troy. They won the war. Booyah. Good stuff like that. I have a couple pictures, so we're not gonna do anything this elaborate in the game, but these are kind of some artistic illustrations of what it may have looked like if it existed at all. So we're gonna try to create something like this in the game. For what purpose? I have no idea. I think it could be cool. It's not gonna be practical at all, but we'll have fun with it, All right, so we're in the game. Let's we'll do a new game. We'll pull a Sim Dorian in. All right, and I don't know, I kind of think I want to build this in like Tartosa, just because it kind of has like, this is like Greek mythology, has some of those like Greek vibes. I think Tartosa is supposed to be like a mashup of like some Mediterranean countries. Greece is on the Mediterranean, so yeah. So we'll do summer, and then we'll go down to, I don't know why I said Tartosa, and yet I clicked on Sulani. Okay, let's do, where is Tartosa? There it is. Okay, thank God. All right, so we're gonna build it on the beach here. Because you figure it would have been brought up from the water, I'm assuming. I don't know where Troy is in relation to anything else, but we're gonna build on the water, so, or near the water rather. All right, except I hate the weather here, so we're gonna go back in through build mode. All right, I'm also not super concerned with money. I will say doing this in the afternoon, that's like blindingly bright. Maybe we'll do evening, at least for initially. Okay, and then so I want it to be on a stand. I want it to have wheels. I want it to be, a few stories high, and then yeah. So I don't know. Oh God, there's scared the shit out of me. There's a stink bug on my phone. You see that little guy? That like scared the shit out of me though. I looked down. It's like, oh God, there's a bug. Okay, so we're gonna send you off, little buddy. I will be right back. All right, stink bug outside, crisis averted. Let's build our giant invasion horse, shall we? Okay, so I kind of want it to be off the ground, so I kind of think I have to start on like the second level. Whether that gives us enough room to work with later, TBD. But it basically creates like a 2-tile wide border. Okay, so we got that. I think I can get rid of this. I think I can lower this, and then I'm guessing I just need platforms to kind of boost it up. So boom, boom, boom. We'll do like a half wall. Actually, this is one of the few times I can actually use this little click to fill out a wall feature. How about that? Okay. All right, so we have that. What I want to do though, I actually want like the corners to be a little bit. I still don't know if I want it to be like this wide. So we're gonna pull it back a little bit, because I want like the head to kind of overhang the base, and having the base be that big is gonna be problematic. So I want to make the corners a little wider, just because those are the legs, and those are where the soldiers would come out from, I would imagine. So yeah, okay. Of course, I have to go back and redo everything I did with the walls. That's fine. Actually, having it automatically fill in though makes it a little bit easier, I suppose. Okay. Okay, we have our base. Let's do like the legs and stuff, and then we'll figure out what we want to do with like the everything else. So I'm gonna make these tall wall. The only thing I'm realizing, I might have shot myself by putting this on like the second floor, because I think there's only so high we can go. So if I did want to make it like taller, I've kind of lost the ability to do that because I put everything. So second floor, I think we can only go up to 4th floor. So if I wanted to do like a double, yeah, I can't do anything beyond that. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. So maybe we'll do everything on the base, like on the floor, but we'll use foundation. We'll raise it up on the foundation, and we'll make it look like we can probably pull off some bit of a floating effect, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So now we can do a foundation. So I think that we could probably make work. Okay, so we'll do that. Now we can put our legs on. We'll still do tall wall height, and this gives us an extra floor of space, because I figured the legs would probably be like 2 stories, and then we'd have like the body, and then we'd have like the head as like the 4th floor. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. This is also, I did like no prep for this. I didn't do like a practice build for this or anything, so this could just be like complete another dog shit and not work at all. And actually, even now I'm realizing that the body might be too wide We'll see. Okay. Let's just get the basic structure down. Even that, I can't go. Oh God. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Oh, this is a mess. Okay, I think we could fix this. I think it's not going to be like a complete disaster. I mean, it is going to be a complete disaster, but I'm going to try to scooch everything in just like a little bit. And yeah, because if I don't make it as wide, I probably won't feel the need to make it like as tall. So yeah, we'll put it like a little more in the center too. Oops, I didn't want to copy that. I wanted to move it. There we go. Yes. Okay. Somehow it went back to the ground level. Okay. We'll raise that up again. Cool. And let's try. So we got tall walls for the legs. Probably stand to. Nah, we'll leave it. It's probably a little too long, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so that's gonna be our body. I might taper it on the side, so maybe we'll like do like something like that. And then we have the neck. I can still build a head from here. Okay, so we'll do that. Oh God, this is stupid. Oh, this looks like trash. All right, I think we'll change the scale a little bit. We'll make that medium. We'll make this medium. It looks kind of like a dinosaur. It doesn't look like a horse. It does look like a horse. But we'll make this look not complete dog shit. Maybe. We'll see. Let's put some roofing down. I think some roofing to kind of like fill out the shape of him will probably go a long way. So yeah, because if I like round that, it does make it look a little bit better. Well, I think it will once we do like the texture and the everything too. All right, let's do I guess another gabled roof. Maybe bring that to the front. Lose the eaves. Okay, it's there. It's there. This looks so stupid. This looks so stupid. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do like a tail, I guess. Okay, maybe we'll put like a little piece of roofing over here. Okay, so that's his tail. That's his tail. And then the head. Can I put a roof up here? I can. Okay, good. Thank God. So we can kind of round this out a little bit, I'm hoping. And then can we give him something for ears? Let me just like try to see if I can like shape them down here. So I'm gonna we'll kind of like bring it up like that. I don't know, does that work? So if I paste this, it could work. Okay, it's not great, but it could be worse. Okay, we can work with that. I think. So, although it kind of looks like a pig. I don't know, what do horse ears look like? Or like a dog. Looks like a Yorkie or like a Scotty, some little terrier thing. Okay, what do horse ears look like? I mean, they're just like little, they just stick up. Okay, I think maybe I bring it in one. Maybe it won't look. It still looks like a dog. Our Trojan Scotty. Yeah, that's a dog. That's totally a dog, but it's fine. Trojan puppy. All right, let's try to give him a bit of a mane. So we're gonna use this roof piece. I bring it back a little bit, kind of round it out, and then raise the height. Actually, it looks a little more horse-like when I put that on. Not quite, but it's you know, it's getting there. Okay, it looks a little less dog-like. And if I can I put a piece of roof like here for like the snout or whatever? How do we feel about that? I don't know if I like that. It still looks like a dog, but maybe I'll bring it in just a little teeny bit. Okay, TBD on the snout thing, but I think body shape wise, everything else is okay-ish. I do want to put in, we'll do like little black things for. Do horses have eyes in the front or on the side? They're on the side. Okay, so we'll put one right there. It's almost kind of starting to look like a bird, honestly. Maybe we kind of add like another roof piece, maybe add like a little more of a taper, because maybe what I don't like is just like this really hard edge. Maybe it maybe looks a little better. But yeah, okay. So we have the body. I wish I could do like a half wall like below this, but we can't, so that's fine. All right, let's do let's get the coloring down, I guess. So the Trojan horse was largely wood. I don't think we have like a good like wood. Actually, this one kind of gives it like a old timey style vibe. We'll do black for the tail though. So maybe that one's okay. Do we have like a wall that looks similar to that though? Because that was from Enchanted by Nature. I'm actually thinking like these like horse ranch ones. probably, why can't I color that one? There we go. Okay, it makes me kind of want to change the roofing, but I still think this is probably like this style. Maybe just like change the color. No, actually, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Okay, yeah, let's do the wood slats for the base. And then do we have like a foundation that's kind of like wood? Yeah, unfortunately the in the air ones, we have like these in the air ones are supposed to make it look like it's invisible underneath. They don't really do that though. So I might just have to use something like that and we'll just have to pretend like it's floating. It's fine. Okay. So I do want to do like trim stuff. Also realizing there's a bunch of roof pieces I didn't do yet. Make it a little lighter now. It's coming together, kind of, sort of, maybe. Let's find like a black wood for the tail, or at least a darker wood. And then can I put like wall trim? Basically just kind of cover up these like white parts. Okay, and then the underside. Okay, so we got to do one thing. We got to extend the flooring under like these roof pieces. So I'm going to put that right there. We drag this out, drag it over, and then we can add that roof piece. And then ceilings, we can actually go into ceilings. And for the flooring, they'll just use the same one I used for the base. So we'll do, even the parts where you might not actually see it, I'm just going to ceiling everything. They're so finicky though. Like, why can't I put a ceiling here? Okay, it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, not a big deal. I think that's as good. So let me fill these in. Okay, so there is our horse slash Yorkie, our Trojan Yorkie kind of thing. Let's see if we can find like something that can work as like a wheel. Like, what are you? That could actually kind of work. So this one from this like tractor wheel. What happens if I size it up? Actually, for this height, for the height of this building, this is actually probably okay. So I'll put a couple like right there. Get them as close to the base as we can. Like this one's like not even anywhere near it. Okay. Yeah, that kind of works. I figured there'd be something in like debug or live edit I could use. I thought I was going to use like a water wheel or something, but these tractor wheels actually work perfectly fine. All right. So there we go. So now I want to create like an exit so that, you know, if soldiers can, you know, come in and do their thing. Can you not put ladders on a foundation? That's a little annoying. That's fine. We can put stairs. We'll just put like something like this, make it look like make it pretend like they're retractable or something. We'll put one by each leg because technically those soldiers would be, I would assume that if something like this were to exist in real life, the soldiers would be coming down through the legs. So, and did I miss I did miss a piece of his fur or whatever right there. There we go. Okay. We have the 2 windows. Does it make sense to have more windows? Like maybe just kind of like a few like along the edge here. Maybe like something like these little like spade ones. You just put like one on like each side. Also, they're not quite even, so we'll bring that down a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think that works. And then we'll put doors, just like wooden door by each of the legs. And I think exterior wise, I think our Trojan horse is done. This looks like something I would have tried to make when I was like in elementary school. So yeah. Art. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually, how does it look from like other parts of the world? So if like you're just here like hanging out at the little town square thing. So you're just here, just kind of chilling. You just walked out of a bridal shop and you see like a giant like head. So like you come over, you take another look, and the trees are hiding it. So you walk a little closer and it's a giant horse dog abomination thing. Like, what would you do? What would you do? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I've never encountered a, 50-foot tall horse before. So, okay, let's do interior wise. So this is like the main interior space. First thing I want to do, I do want to have ladders going up from the legs going up to the body. So I think we can set these up relatively easily. I should probably do the brown ones. Why am I not? I should also put lights in here so I can see what I'm doing and so that you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so we got the ladders. Let's do lights. And we'll just probably carry over the same like wall paneling and flooring like pretty much everywhere. So we'll set it up in here, put some lights in here too. And then figure having something like this so that they can like, I don't know, spy on people. So I think having space up here makes sense. Should probably remove all that, make that one room. Okay, I think that works. Let's put the flooring down and everything. Okay, so this is the body of our Trojan horse. I would imagine like if there were like soldiers and stuff, this is where they would like sleep and like live until they're ready to attack. Then this up here could be like a little like watchtower thing. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to put like, I think it would make sense to have more windows so you can like look out, but but I also don't want to, I think that would arouse suspicion from the populace, wouldn't it? So we'll just stick with that. Okay, so let's set up a kind of like a restroom for them, and then like a little kitchen, and we'll just have like a bunch of like sleeping like cots or something. So we'll put a restroom. We'll do like 4 restrooms. I'm probably just gonna make them all the same. So honestly, it sounds like the idea of like a wood floor in a bathroom sounds kind of gross to me, but it's not. I'm assuming they're expecting this to like not survive the assault on the town, I would think. So we're just gonna put in some basic, at least put like a black toilet in. Should I make these? Because I want to put, maybe we'll just do the toilet and the shower in here, and we'll have like a sink that's available like out in like the hallway or something. So I think that will work. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to squeeze like everything in here. So we're gonna copy that, put that right there. Oh, I'm gonna have money. Yeah, we're not worried about money for this. We'll say 100,000. Can I not cheat? Can I not cheat the money? It's because I'm in live mode. It's because I'm in build mode. All right, let's go back to live mode real quick so we can change the money. And then look at it from the world map. It's a choice. It's a choice. Okay. All right, we were able to get the money situated. So let's get this last restroom in here, and then sink wise, we'll just put like a little utility sink or something. I think that should be fine. And we'll do like a mirror, decorations, mirrors. We'll do the businesses and hobbies one just because I really like this mirror. Cool. All right, so we have that. So this is the little restroom area. We will put like a kitchen and like a dining hall, like maybe like right here. So I'll cordon this off. I will put probably like a door, because I'm assuming the sleeping area, like you don't want to have disturb that too much, I guess. So we'll do kitchen over on this side, rather, and then we'll do like a little dining area over here. So let's do boom, boom. Actually, I should probably do that. Boom. All right, put the corner pieces in. Okay, so we'll do appliances, stove, just a basic stove, fridge, just a basic fridge, and then plumbing. We'll do the sinks. So you have like food prep area. Maybe we'll put like a menu board so that way they can see like what is available, like what's on tap or something. You'll do that. And we'll put a coffee maker in. I'm assuming these guys will probably need a lot of coffee. So we'll do that one. Put that in the corner. There we go. Okay, that's cute. And then dining, surfaces, dining table. Yeah, honestly, this wood lodge one seems like that would work really well. Is there another like a darker color? Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, that works. Cool. And then comfort, dining chairs. Cool, that works. And you can still get around in that. It'll be a little tight, but it'll be fine. Trash can. We'll put a trash can like right here next to the stove. And then cool. So now this is just kind of like the living / like bedroom area. And I think for bedrooms, I'm just gonna put like a bunch of bunk beds. So we'll go comfort, beds, bunk beds. Yeah, maybe just like the metal ones. So we'll put these. Okay, so I think that works. And then we'll do like a TV and like a little like chair or something back here. So electronics, we'll give them a flat panel wall mount. Why not? We're feeling generous. I mean, the living conditions in here are gonna suck regardless. So we'll do like a basic blue couch, maybe like a rug. There we go. I think that works. Yeah, I think that's okay. This seems like a safety hazard. I should probably put some sort of fencing up or something. Do we have... Actually, maybe like this horse ranch one probably work. Actually, I want like a darker. Okay, something. I was saying the game was not liking me doing something just then. Okay, and then maybe since I have like the rack there, maybe put like a couple desks and have like a couple computers in here, so that way they can like check in on like mission orders or something like that. But I do just want the single wide desk, and we'll sit it right here, and we'll sit one like right there. Comfort, put a couple these basic chairs. Might move the TV, might move the couch up a little bit, and then electronics, computers, just like basic one. Boom and boom. Cool. Realize there's no like dressers or anywhere for them to change, so let's take care of that too. Storage, dressers. I don't know. I could put like, yeah, we'll just put something like this between the beds, and I think that should be fine. We have one that's like not as, I don't like the colors. Might be the best we can do because everything else looks too wide. That's fine. That's fine. And then maybe we could put like a few like decorative like personal effects or something. Excuse me. Like, I don't know what we have. What do we have? I don't know, maybe like a workout poster, something like that. Maybe periodic table of elements poster. Why not? And we'll do like a cow plant one, and we'll put like a little neon sign. Nah. let's do the little spaceship changeable one like right there. Okay, I think that works. I think like having some like warning signs would probably make sense. Maybe put one like right here, and like right there. Maybe put one like out here, like by the exits as well. Do I have anything on this side? I don't have anything really on this side, so I'm gonna put another set of stuff right here. And then maybe like lockers. Yeah, actually having lockers on the other side probably makes more sense. But we'll just put them over here. Yeah, that's not that big a deal. Okay, so we'll put the lockers in. We'll still put that fencing back. Actually, I could put lockers over on this side. Yeah, we'll put at least a couple lockers over here. So we'll put like that right there and that right there. Even if they don't use it, it's fine. And then we'll put the fencing. I don't like necessarily think we need anything else over here. So I think like this floor, so we have the restrooms, we have the kitchen / dining area, we have like their sleeping / like lounging area, we have a couple computers, we have some lockers. I think that's good for a siege group. What do you guys think? This is a little dark over here, so I'm gonna put like one light there, and then I think that's good. So up on this floor, this is probably like a hallway to go up to like this floor. So I'm not gonna put anything in here except for maybe like a couple of those warning signs, and put like one right there. And I think I can copy it and do like another color, so at least have a little bit of a difference. Okay, and then maybe we'll put like a bench or like some sort of chair or something here. Yeah, nothing crazy. We'll just like sit like a chair in here in case anyone needs to have a seat or something. And then this can be like the main like surveillance area. So we have like the screens. Maybe if I do services and put like a computer workstation, that could be kind of cool. Like that's doing a little too much, but if I do dining tables, I just get like a plain table, and we could put a few, maybe we'll put like a bunch of them like this side, and then we'll put like some big screens over here. All right, so electronics. See, I like about doing dining room tables is that you have a little more flexibility. You can put, it doesn't just force you to put computers in the middle, so something like that could work. Comfort, we'll just do the basic. That one might not be accessible, but it's fine. And then I kind of want to put like those big screens from like Strangerville. So electronics. I don't know what they're under though. We also have some like Star Wars stuff I could potentially put in here. Like that could be kind of neat. Just like fill it in with just like random like clutter like that. Might actually make a smaller one. So we can put that in. Where is like the Strangerville thing? So actually having a listening device. You know what? I might replace these. I'm gonna get rid of these and put some like listening devices in. Can I change the color, make these darker? I can. Cool. So we have that. But I wanted like the television screens. Oh, we also have those beds. I could use those beds. I think the bunk beds are fine. I think the bunk beds make sense. So we're gonna leave the bunk beds, but there we go. It's like these like monitor displays. So I'll put one like right there, one like right there, and I'm just gonna create like a wall of like 4 of them, like right here. And we can switch up the display. Well, that one's broken. We won't do that one, but we'll do like these. Okay, put in our trash can. There's no trash can in Strangerville apparently. So we'll put trash can like right there. I'll put the fencing up. And then I can't think of anything else. The only other thing, I can't think of anything else for like up here. I think this is pretty good. I think the only other thing I might add is like, to me it would make sense. We have like the full kitchen. To me it would make sense. So I'll probably also have like a vending machine. So maybe we'll put in the base game one, the one that came with the one of the event rewards. Maybe we'll put like 2. Because we don't really have anything on this side. But we could put a couple like snack machines. I think that'd be fine. And we'll do like darker ones. Okay. I think we're in a pretty good spot, you know? And make sure everything is painted, because that's something I keep forgetting to do. I also want to make this tail, what if I do like that instead of like the piece of, does that work? I don't know how I feel. Oh, no, we'll just go back to the way it was. I'm gonna bring these in though, and I might try to make the tail like a little darker. This paneling, like we'll do like this paneling for the tail. You can't really tell, honestly, you can't really tell the difference, at least in this light, but I think it looks a little better. Although it does look weird with and we'll change this color too. We'll do this like steel or something. Okay, I think it looks weird when you don't have all the floors selected, so I think we have our, oh, I gotta do more ceiling stuff. I can see from underneath, like some of the new rooms the ceilings didn't go through. Okay, not missing anything else, right? Oh, I didn't do these. I didn't do his ears. There we go. Okay, I think we're done. I don't know what else to put here. I don't really want the mailbox, So I might sell that. I don't know what to make this either. So we're going to first name it Trojan Horse. And yeah, it can be a house. It can be a house. We'll put the mailbox. We'll put like the wall mailbox in. So we can pretend like Dorian lives here. Okay. Put mailbox right there. I think this is it. I don't want to do like too much landscaping or anything, but I think this is it. I think this is our Trojan Horse, everyone. So let's go ahead and do a quick tour. So this is the stairs to, you get to the towers. The towers will take you up to like the main living floor where you have restrooms, you have like a kitchen and a dining area. You have like the bunk beds for the soldiers, the lockers and everything. Yeah, I could probably put some like more wall decorations or something. Maybe like a corkboard. Even it's just like little things like that, I think would make sense in a place like this. So we're gonna put a corkboard, maybe like another, like maybe some like other like corkboards over here. We'll do like this one, mix it up a little bit. And then, I don't know, do I want, what other decorations? Like, I don't want to go like too fancy or anything. Should I put some like pipes? Actually, kind of give it like a manufactured look. Like using like the industrial loft stuff could be interesting. So where is industrial loft? Because industrial loft has like the pipes and everything. So we could probably, although it doesn't go all the way up, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, maybe we'll stick it. I mean, we could still, I wish they had different height options, but we could still have like some pipage or something in here. I think that's fine. What packs have like the wall pipes? Live edit. I just want, you know what, Eco Lifestyle. Now that I'm thinking about it, Eco Lifestyle might be a good pack to look through because I am not seeing the thing I wanted. Yeah, let's just narrow in on Eco Lifestyle. Yeah, like this little like utility box, which I know there is one in base game, but I don't know, maybe just if we need to, for the sake of like putting stuff out here, maybe getting rid of this chair, having like utility box could be a decent option. These are the pipes I was kind of talking about. And we could put, I don't know, we could have like one right there, I guess. And maybe like a utility box, like, I don't know, it might block access to this vending machine, but this is mostly just for show anyway, so I think that's fine. Okay, I think that works. Should we put some like random barrels in? Maybe like in the base or something? At least like having like a few little things like this might not be too bad. Maybe put a couple like other utility boxes. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what else to do. This is like not being built for any specific purpose or anything. Actually having, I said that though. All right, maybe put a couple of pipes up here. Yeah, if you do want to play in this, no, the camera is not going to be your friend, especially on these higher levels. And then, is there any other, like, Journey to Batu stuff we can kind of throw in here? They do have a decent amount of, like, utility type things, but they're also all kind of huge. And then maybe we can replace, maybe we'll replace one of these with, like, we'll pretend it's like a weapons locker or something. We can put that there. And we can put another, like, high school locker, like, right there. Okay. And maybe we'll put, like, a few of these little, whatever these are. Maybe we'll have, like, one, I don't know, sitting, like, right there. And then maybe put a couple, like, one, I don't know, like, in here next to the pipe or something. I don't know what that's even from. That wasn't even from Star Wars. I lost my filter at some point. Okay. Well, there we go. I know there's other stuff to add, and I could spend, like, I could be detailing this to, like, my art's content. I think we're gonna leave it here. I think we have a pretty decent looking Trojan Horse / Yorkie Terrier type thing. All right, let's go ahead and put this up on the gallery, I guess. It's the Trojan Horse. Hope you enjoy. I don't know what else to say to that. The hashtag DorianKoholi. There we go. It has, like, how many beds I put in there? Well, technically only has, like, one bedroom. And we'll say it has 4 bathrooms, though. There we go. Lord have mercy. All right, we're also using a crap ton of packs. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, that auto playing that trailer is annoying as hell. Yeah, we used the wood from Adventure, some of the stuff from Adventure Awaits. What did we use from Life and Death? I think we used, like, the wood paneling, didn't we? No. Oh, no, we didn't. We use, like, and single pictures. There's a lot of stuff where we only use, like, one picture at a time, one thing at a time, but it's fine. This is silly. This is silly. Okay, if you want to download, okay, let's just put up the gallery. If you would like to download this lot, it is up on the gallery. It's not super expensive for a giant wooden horse. It's only like just under $50,000. But yeah, it has a lot of packs. If you need to change it, you know, maybe if you want to make it a little more squat, make it more like a Trojan Yorkie, you can. But right now, it's up on the gallery. My gallery IDs DorianKoholi, same as my YouTube, all my social media stuff, and there we go. So yeah. So thank you guys for going on this journey with me to make a giant Trojan horse inspired by Greek mythology. Just kind of a little silly build. I don't know what you could possibly do with this, but you know, if you think of something cool, let me know. Let me know. In the meantime, if you like this video, please consider dropping a like. Please leave a comment. Tell me if there's any other weird, silly stuff you want me to do. If you have an idea for what you want to use this Trojan horse for, by all means. I could see maybe like if you wanted to add like playground equipment to it, I could see like building like a playground around this or like a park or something, but you guys do whatever you want. I basically gave you a siege weapon to put in your world, so you're welcome. But if you have not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I am trying to grow this channel. You guys have been such an immense and amazing support for that. Allows me to continue to build stupid stuff like this, but yeah. With all that said, I hope you have an amazing day, my friends, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody. You know, this kind of reminds you of that meme. It's like, Mom, I want a Trojan horse, and the mom is like, we have the Trojan horse at home, and this is the Trojan horse at home, folks. So yeah.